Yeousch!
What's up, Spartans? Whack4863 in the place to be, and today I have an unboxing and review of the Aver Media HD Game Capture, I guess Game Capture HD 2. So let's do a quick unboxing. We've got a little quick start guide here, and that's going to tell us how to put it together basically. But here's the unit. Pretty sweet. We'll take the plastic off the top, give you guys a good view. So there's the top, there's the front, and what we have is a USB, a microphone input, and a headphone output. We then have a record button, a power button, and this here is the remote sensor for the remote that it comes with. On the back we have the component inputs. We have the HDMI input and the HDMI output, the LAN port, and your DC power. So let's see what else comes in the box here. And we'll just pitch that over there. Pull all this stuff out, and we're going to pitch all that over there. So what we have here looks like a power adapter piece that goes with the power adapter. So let's pull this guy out real quick. So there you go. You take that off, okay, and you use this piece, slide in there, and boom, you're ready to go into a standard US wall jack. I'm sure they do that so that when they're sending a unit to the UK, it's the same adapter unit, but they put a different set of prongs on there. So that's the power adapter. Get rid of the box. Plastic. Comes with batteries for your remote. Little remote. It's pretty small. Let's see. I got an iPhone to give you guys an idea of size. Okay, so there's the size of the remote. HDMI cable. Pretty standard HDMI, and a full-on instruction booklet. User manual. Pretty sweet. Now, the thing about this unit is that it does not connect to a PC. Okay, so for this unit, you either need to install a hard drive on the bottom there, or you do an external hard drive and hook it in through the USB. And there's actually a yellow note here, says before you unplug the disk, go to the menu and press eject disk to prevent data loss. Requires high-speed NTFS format storage disk. So NTFS is the standard format now for most Windows devices. I did grab a couple of things here. So first of all, this is the type of disk that you would put in there. It's a SATA disk. Would slide right in the bottom there. It should be pretty simple. Let me show you guys. Basically, going to slide it in just like that. It's got a deal there where it's going to hold it in place. It should. So let's see, 9.5 or 7.5 or 7. So we'll stick that on there, and that should stay in place inside there. Or what you'll need is something like this. Okay, this is just a standard USB backup hard drive, and you would just plug it into the front here like that, just like that, and you'd be able to record that way. So I'm going to get into testing this, and that's what you're going to see in the next part of this video. Alright guys, before we get into the testing, I wanted to show you real quick how you would set this unit up. Okay, so basically what I have is my HDMI. I'm going to start with that. The HDMI I would put to the out, and then I would run this to my TV. Okay, for this I'm going to show you how to hook it up with your PlayStation because I currently don't own an Xbox. So you hook your audio cables up, red, white, and then you hook your video cables up, red, blue, green. Obviously you need to put a power source, and then if you want to use the LAN port, you can. You can upload directly to YouTube from this unit, and I'll show you how to kind of do all of that as I go through testing. But that is the basic setup. If you have an Xbox, you would simply run your HDMI from your Xbox to the HDMI in. That's the only change. So that's how you set it up. Okay, so let's jump into the menu options for the AverMedia Game Capture HD2. And as you can see on your screen, we've got the menu up already. We've got Media Studio, File Management, Settings. And so let's go into Media Studio first. Now it's going to tell you that it only supports video and images that are captured by the device. Hit OK. And it is going to pull up my storage. Okay, so this is on my my one hard drive. If I hit the up arrow there, it'll show you the other hard drive. And I actually tried to work on getting my intro onto this device. And what I did was I uploaded my intro onto my PlayStation, then I played my intro on a loop on my PlayStation while I captured. So it did come out. It's not the greatest thing, but if you wanted to have an intro to kind of edit into your videos, you could do this, or you could do something similar to it. So I just wanted to show you that there is a possibility for you to do that. There's probably a better way to kind of get that done, but I wanted to show you that that can happen. Okay, so you can see here's the files that I have. You know, it gives you the information, duration 9 minutes, how big it is, whatnot. So that's all in there. And then if I go back up here, it'll actually show you that I have two storage devices. Okay, I've got a USB disk and then I've got a local disk. So this is the one that's installed in the bottom of the unit. I showed you that in the beginning of the video. And then this is the USB one. Now you are able to kind of move files. So if I go in here and I want, actually it may be in a different screen. Let's go back out here. Go back. I think it is in a different screen. That screen's for editing. So if you go to File Management here, and we'll go in there. Basically, what I'm able to do is I'm able to pull the videos from my hard drive here. Okay, so I can pull that and I can move it to here. Okay, so we'll go down and I'll just show you real quick. Okay, so what I now want to do is copy to USB disk, and I click that, and it's going to copy over. It's a real short file, and I did that just for the video. It does take a while when you have large things, but this unit is set up so you could do this without a computer. But for those of us that still want to be able to drop our video files into an editing software and you know, change them up more than what this unit offers, you have the capacity and the ability to do that. It's just you have to unplug your USB from the unit and plug it into your computer. So that possibility is there. Okay, let's run through the settings real quick. And so you've got disk management. You can get your disk information and both of them. And you can, you know, kind of go through and format them and everything in there. You have a live commentary option on there. I don't have a microphone hooked up to it, so I'm not using that. You can hook your headphones up through it, which is pretty cool. Tells you in here, you decide what you want it to go through. So I've got it running on my PS3, so I've got my component, left right stereo, and then AV pass-through. This is basically so that you can play while the unit is off. Okay, color range, I didn't change anything with it. I just left it off. So I think that's probably the best thing. Then recording a snapshot, you want to make sure you come in here, set it to optimal if you want the best quality. If you want a little smaller file, you set it to a lower setting, but I want the best quality. Watermark, you're able to put a AverMedia watermark on your videos. I didn't want that, so I left that off. You can upgrade your firmware via the USB connection. Okay. Reset, don't want to do that. Product information, don't really care. English is the language that I'm using. You can change yours if you want. real-time mode on the display, that's exactly what you want. Network is auto setup. Obviously, you can go in here and do some other things. I'm not going to pull it up because it'll have information I don't want out there. Time and date, and so that's about it for the settings. Media Studio, this is where you can actually edit things, okay? So I'm going to come in here real quick, and that's an edit. So I'm gonna do my intro here, okay? And I think I just actually clicked to play it. I don't want to play it. I want to go to, and I'm doing all of this from a remote control, okay? So I want to go to Media Studio, and I'm gonna go into the edit mode, okay? F3, and I'm going to edit recordings, okay? So this gives you a little bit of information on how to do it. Up, down, to play, find your scene selection, you mark it, and then you can edit it. So cut, paste, crop, kind of those kinds of things. And I'm not going to actually go through the process, but once you export it, it actually keeps your original file. It's going to tell you that it's an edit. So, you know, let's just, let's run it to there. And let's say mark. And then we are going to delete the beginning of that, and we're going to delete the end of it, and that means that I just have this middle section here, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll just export it. I don't even know what's on there. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of your time going through it, but I just wanted to show you, you know, kind of how the editing features are there, what editing features are there. Okay, so then I can hit exit. Okay, so that's going to be edit 2. And we'll go ahead and play edit 2. And it looks like I got a pretty good shot of my intro there. I probably got it twice, almost twice there. But for a quick edit, that's not too bad. So that's basically the media and the menu, everything like that. I'm going to jump right into the actual captures that I've done and let you guys just have a look at the quality. Now let's dive into the graphics. Now what you're watching is a cutscene from Hitman Absolution, and everything looks real crisp, real bright, real clear. Now I am editing this in Sony Vegas, but the only thing I've done is disabled resampling, which is really just a motion control so that you don't get any ghosting in the motion and the fast-paced moments, things like that. Now one thing that you are going to want to look at when you're looking at picking a capture device is whether it has black bars on the sides of the screen. And I'm going to show you here that the Aver Media has a single black bar on the right hand side of the screen, which really isn't a big deal as long as you're dropping it into an editing software. But if you're directly uploading it from the Aver Media device, you may see that that becomes a problem, or people may point it out in your videos. It really is pretty small, so I wouldn't really worry about it, and it's not uncommon for capture cards to have this issue. So let's get down to the brass tacks of this unit. It is a good unit. It's a solid unit. And the nice thing about it, the nice feature about it, is that you don't have to have a PC to edit and upload your content onto the internet. So, you know, if you're in a situation where you don't have a PC, or say you're traveling, or you go over to a friend's house on a regular basis, and you know you got to hook it up to his PC, and then you know you got to somehow transfer those files over to your computer, or if you know you're bringing your laptop and your capture card, this is a great unit to just be able to pick up this one thing, the cords and the remote, and be able to go over there, capture everything, and then be able to head, you know, right back to your place with all the stuff that you need. So great unit for that. I commend them for having the ability to capture those files and transfer them onto the computer, but also for the ability that they don't have, it's not a unit where it has to be hooked up to a computer. So very cool unit. I'm definitely going to keep mine. I am going to use it in another room in my house where I normally don't capture because I don't have a PC hooked up. So this unit's going to come in handy for capturing games that I play that I don't normally upload. I'm also going to keep this unit and see how it works with the PlayStation 4 and do some reviews on that on my own channel. If you guys are interested in how the upload process works from this unit, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will put a video up just about that on my own channel. Yeah, so that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope it helps you with your capture card purchase. And if you have a like in your pocket and you don't mind, please pull it out and whack the like button. Peace. Don't forget to rate, comment, and Falcon Punch the subscribe button so you don't miss anything.